Cornell, fresh off a run of tour dates supporting his latest album, Carry On, knows a thing or two about collaborating with amazing musicians. After many years being the lead vocalist with his band Soundgarden, Cornell, along with Stone Gossard and Jeff Ament and Matt Cameron from Soundgarden, formed the tribute band Temple of the Dog. Temple of the Dog was a tribute to their fallen friend Andrew Wood of Mother Love Bone, who passed away of a drug overdose in 1990. Later, bringing in Eddie Vedder for backup vocals, who was in town auditioning for what would turn out to be Pearl Jam, Temple of the Dog recorded the hits Hunger Strike and Say Hello to Heaven. We caught up with Chris Cornell recently to discuss his thoughts on possibly collaborating once again in the future with some of the former members of Temple of the Dog.
I think some combination of those people making a record is always going to appeal to me. I don't know if it would be called Temple of the Dog, but some collaboration with any combination of those guys I'd always be open to, because it was such a great experience. Quite literally, Temple of the Dog is the reason why Audioslave happened, as far as I'm concerned, because that was the only reason why I was really open to it. After Temple of the Dog, I felt that I wanted to always keep an open mind in my career about different collaborations, because I felt like that was an exciting experience, and it taught me that it was totally possible and pretty painless, to do it.
He also shared his reason why it's so hard for musicians from different successful bands to collaborate in the studio on other projects.
Some of the issues that are problems and why there aren't these kinds of records coming out happened to us. We got into business problems that never really stopped happening. Temple of the Dog wouldn't have happened had it been like 8 months later, because the guys that ended up forming Pearl Jam didn't really have a record deal at that moment, and they ended up on a label that wasn't the label I was on, and I don't think that they would have cooperated at that time.
Upon completion of his U.S. summer tour, Chris Cornell was diagnosed with strained vocal cords, and the doctor strongly advised that he take 10 days to 2 weeks off from singing on stage to prevent injury. Chris was forced to cancel shows in Poland, Hungary, and Austria, and promises to come back as soon as he can.
You know my name, you never saw me.